it's time for the first annual Animation Emmys. No, not really. Not even close. No, this is more like Mike's faux animation Emmys. Now, wait a minute. You're probably thinking, I thought the awards for animated shows were on the Primetime Emmys telecast. We would think that. Of course they should. But no. Alas, animation is not considered important enough to be on the main telecast. So, where are we then? Oh sure, we're there. Just on another night. The producers relegated us to the Creative Emmys, which the title sounds very nice. But they're not aired live, they're taped, and they're broadcasted later in its edited form. So, while we watch the winners go on and on ad nauseum in their acceptance speeches at the Primetime Emmys, in the Creative Emmys, the speeches are edited down so much so that you get the impression that the winners had not the chance to take note of their wins themselves. So yeah, it sucks. But you know, at least we're not alone. We have plenty of good company joining the party, like the composers, the designers, the technicians, the artists, and documentarians. I can go on. So, underdogs, unite! And on a more positive note, the Creative Emmys are being spread out across 2 nights this year instead of 1 night. So maybe now with some extra room, the show won't appear to be so rushed, and it might give the award winners their much deserved time in the spotlight. With all that said, it's time for the first commercial break. Yeah, it wouldn't be an award show without any commercials. So we'll be right back after this short message from our sponsors.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Danita Stokes, president of HAG.
It's bad enough that Sega Genesis has the most 16-bit games, but this new Sonic the Hedgehog, oh, he really does my doilies. They say he's incredibly fast. Well, what's the hurry, mister? And about his attitude. Smarty pants. Why can't it be more like that nice boy Mario? Oh! Little brat!
Now, get Sonic free when you buy a Sega Genesis system at its new price of $149.99.
Now, the people who brought you the greatest movies of all time have brought those movies to life. Now you can live them. You face the frenzied attack of Jaws, the colossal fury of King Kong. You feel the mind-boggling power of an 8.3 earthquake, the spirit soaring flight across the sky with E.T. You join the Ghostbusters and much, much more. Now you play a part in all the glamour, spectacle, and adventure of a real working motion picture and television studio. This is no theme park. It's Universal Studios Florida. It's open now in Orlando, and it's the only place on Earth where you can see the stars and ride the movies.
Let's start out the awards with the Outstanding Animated Program category. The nominees are as follows. Archer for the Ficus Agency, FX Networks. Bob's Burgers for the episode The Horse Riderer, Fox. Love that episode. Phineas and Ferb for Last Day of Summer, the show's finale, Disney XD. South Park for the episode You're Not Yelping, Comedy Central. And The Simpsons, Halloween of Horror, Fox. And the award goes to Cue the Music. Please let it be Bob's Burgers. Please let it be Bob's Burgers. And the award goes to Archer. Congratulations to Archer. I was so rooting for Bob's Burgers to win. Yeah, nothing against Archer, but I was really pulling for Bob's Burgers to win the award. In hindsight, they should have chosen the 100th episode as their episode to submit. That was the one where Bob was stuck to the toilet. To me, that was their best episode for the entire season. So I wish they were submitted that. I think they could have won. On to the next category, which is Outstanding Short Form Animated Program. The nominees are Adventure Time for the Hall of Egress, Cartoon Network. Robot Chicken for the Robot Chicken Christmas Special, Xmas United, Adult Swim. SpongeBob SquarePants for the episode Company Picnic, Nickelodeon. Steven Universe for the episode The Answer, Cartoon Network. And, people are really gonna hate this one. The Powerpuff Girls for the episode Once Upon a Townsville, Cartoon Network. And the award goes to... I'm curious how this one's gonna go. And the award goes to Robot Chicken. So, kudos to Robot Chicken. Well deserved. The next category is Outstanding Individual Achievement in Animation. The difference with this category from the other categories I just went through is that these awards are juried by a panel, which, if you think about it, is like what we see on the Olympics, where the athletes are judged by a panel, of judges, and they get awarded on points and that type of thing. So, there are no nominees in this category, just the winners, which I will go through now. So, first up goes to Jason Kowalski, production designer on Adventure Time for the episode Bad Jubies, Cartoon Network. Next up is Tom Herpich, storyboard artist for Adventure Time on the episode Stakes Part 8, The Dark Cloud. Love that title. Again, Cartoon Network. Third is Jason Carpenter, animation production designer from the movie He Named Me Malala for National Geographic Channel. Chris Tisagiotis, I think I mispronounced that name, but forgive me if I mispronounce his name. He's a background designer for the show Long Live the Royals on the episode Punk Show, again, Cartoon Network. And Scott DeVos, character animator for the Robot Chicken, DC Comics Special 3, Magical Friendship, Adult Swim. So, those are all the juried awards in the animation category. So, kudos to all those people who won. Next up is the Outstanding Character Voiceover Performance. The nominees are Seth MacFarlane, who is the creator of Family Guy, of course. On the episode Killing Them Softly, he voiced Peter Griffin, Stewie Griffin, Brian Griffin, Glenn Gragmeyer, Dr. Hartman, Tom Tucker, and Mr. Spacely. I'm guessing Mr. Spacely from the Jetsons made a cameo. No surprise there. They always seem to have that on that show. Next up is Matt Stone, again, creator of South Park, for the episode Tweek X Greg. For Comedy Central, he voiced on the episode Craig Tucker, Tweek, and Thomas Tucker. Oh, and I should point out that Family Guy, it's on Fox. I think I forgot to mention that. Third is Trey Parker, again, co-creator of South Park. For the episode Stunning and Brave, he voiced PC Principal and Cartman, again, Comedy Central. Next up is Keegan-Michael Key for Supermansion, Puss in Boots, the episode, featured on Crackle. He voiced American Angel and Sergeant Agony. Like that name. And next up is Chris Pine from the same show, Supermansion, for the episode The Inconceivable Escape of Dr. Denzio. On the Crackle outlet, he voiced Dr. Divisio and Robo Dino. And the winner is Seth MacFarlane. So Seth MacFarlane wins that category. And now to close off the night, we have the Outstanding Children's Program category. Now, unlike the other categories we just went through, this one is not an animation category, but we do have a cartoon that's in the mix, which could win. So the nominees are as follows. Dog the Blog on Disney Channel. Don't ask me why the dog has a blog. Trust me, you don't want to know. Next, Girl Meets World, Disney Channel. And here's our cartoon pick. It's your 50th Christmas, Charlie Brown. Fingers crossed on that one. Be victorious, Charlie Brown, or don't come back. Next is Nick News with Linda Ellaby. Yay! Hello, I must be going. 25 years of Nick News with Linda Ellaby. That's the full episode title. That was such a kick-ass news show. I'm sad that they ended it, but she wanted to leave at 25. And I think it was a smart move, and I hope she, even though I want Charlie Brown to win, I wouldn't mind if she won so that she can come out with an award at the end. That would be cool. And the last nominee, School of Rock, Nickelodeon. And the winner is, please let it be Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown, yeah! Charlie Brown wins, yes!
This whole thing makes me feel like I'm being drafted.
Congratulations, well deserved. He deserved it. And what a good way to end the animation Emmys with Charlie Brown winning. So, now that all the awards are done, we're going to another commercial break, so we'll be right back.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Walt Disney Pictures presents Fantasia. It's the 50th anniversary of the all-time animated masterpiece. You're invited to experience the beauty, the wonder, and the excitement of the most incredible musical fantasy ever, now restored to its original brilliance. Only in theaters, it's Walt Disney's classic, Fantasia, rated G. Special limited engagement starts Friday, October.
Keeper? I hope you realize that playing with guns is an obvious cover-up for your male inadequacies.
Yeah? Well, why would anyone play with dolls?
Why would anyone play with you?
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 Why would anyone play with any of you?
Burger King's got The Simpsons. Come in, enjoy either delicious new mini muffins or golden fries. And for an extra $3.99, bring a Simpsons doll home. Hurry in, they won't be in town long.
We're gonna make you love us.
Well, I was really hoping for Bob's Burgers to win at least for Best Animated Series. I was just rooting for them because I thought they were snubbed again for Best Comedy. I just felt that they deserved to be up there amongst the best in comedy. I mean, for real, it's a high-quality animated series that has consistently displayed kick-ass writing through its subversive humor, awesome animation, and wonderful characters. Come on now. Bob, Linda, Luis, Jean, Tina, who can't love them? What's amazing to me is that the series has remained sharp over such a long period of time, with a huge number of episodes under its belt. 107 to be exact. And that's rare. Think about it. It's rare these days because shows like Mad Men, which I love, they have only 13 episodes per season over a short run. So, for Bob's Burgers, which produces 20 plus episodes per year, for them to keep up the momentum and be fresh and funny still after all these years, that is a huge accomplishment that should be recognized. And, I'm actually not surprised by the omission. I wish I wasn't, but it's an all too familiar story. While respect and admiration for animation has grown over the decades, no question about that, there unfortunately remains a misconception among some voters to this day who still like to perceive the art form as a genre and nothing more. And you know what? That's a shame, really. The artists and voice actors behind these badass cartoons have worked their asses off to bring to life these characters from which we can all relate to, laugh at, and cry alongside with too. Not to sound too deep, but I will anyway. But is not the value of an animated show the same as a live-action one? Well, to me, they're the same. For the artistic mindset of animators is no different from that of the writers of live-action programs. They are, after all, unique methods of storytelling. The Flintstones proved that way back in 1960, when it made the first crack at the glass ceiling for all animated shows to come. Many cartoons since then have followed in its path of weaving stories that broke new ground in observing the human condition. And, there's so many shows that fit that description. Wait Till Your Father Gets Home, The Jetsons, Johnny Quest, The Simpsons, The Critic, South Park, Futurama, King of the Hill. I mean, I can go on. There's so many shows that easily fit that bill. And, those and more have left cracks of their own through that damn durable roof. And they have played a huge role in the new golden age of TV we all enjoy and take for granted today. I mean, that's what makes it so frustrating for animators like me to see that glass ceiling has not been broken since Fred Flintstone's time. And the truth is that animated shows are held to a different standard to pass than that of live-action programs. And, in the 68-year history of the Emmys, only 2 cartoons have ever been nominated. And I think that is shameful and embarrassing. There should be more cartoons that have been nominated at this point. For it to still be at 2, that's not right. And, sometimes even passing that really high bar they set for cartoons isn't even enough for them to be invited to the table in the end. And, that's gotta change soon. And I hope it does change soon. I mean, there's already some discussions about expanding the categories or revising the rules. I hope they look into that. I hope they change the rules. Because it's about time that we really look into it and see why are now cartoons considered in the same league as their live-action programming. If we can accept, shows from not just network, but from basic cable, premium cable, the internet, and now new outlets like Netflix, why can't we accept a cartoon that can be available on all those forms? And with that, I'll end my really long diatribe. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to check out some of my other work, come check out my Facebook, blog, LinkedIn, and portfolio. Good night, folks. See you guys later.